Alrighty, folks, so welcome back to another riveting show. This is where we talk about stuffs and play The Sims. We play with this fairy girl that I have created. Her name is Haley. She may look familiar if any of you watch Dr. Gluon because she was in, I think, Hotel Hell. Um, I don't remember what he called that, but he had a bunch of people put in and create Sims with a hashtag, and I happened to win at one point, and so she was showcased in that. So we dropped her in this, and we made her a fairy, and we didn't change any of her traits, and we threw her in game, and we've been playing. We're kind of playing through this little thing where I got her a part-time job, I think, last episode, and like we're gonna go ahead and um, anytime they say, "Hey, come to this festival," we're gonna take her to that festival. Um, it's been a couple of days, and I have uh, definitely been really busy. I've worked almost every single one of them. So anytime I work, it's like I am not going to get time to record an episode. But and then I found another game called Video Rewind that I've been playing on my own. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so we're trying to do the discovery quest, which is kind of lame-o. Um, and we're also, if she gets not what I wanted, if she gets a festival, we go to that. You will hear my dogs bark in the back if they get kind of feisty. I will put the little one away. I have a 15-year-old Australian Shepherd and a 1-year-old slash 3 month. No, 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 no. Cage. Absolutely. Come on. We're not playing this game today. No. Hey, ADHD boy. Dental bone time. So, my little lab German Shepherd Brindle boy has a touch of the ADHD, and he uh, he immediately forgets when I say no to something. Like within a day, he will do exactly the same thing. Um, oh, we got a festival. Oh, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So I guess it's Sunday. It starts at 11, and then the Moon Rivalry in the Glen will be from 7 to 1 every night. Afterlife Anonymous. I'm never going to remember this. Never, never. Are they on the calendar? Of course not, because that would help you remember. What does her stats look like? Yeah, I'm really not the best at that game. The other thing we're doing is she's got a micro house since she's a fairy. Most everything happens in here. We did have to put some amenities in here to finish out some discovery tasks. She's got a little garden. We are working on building her skills. So we got a good amount of them going, which is not bad. I like to have this a little bit higher. That way we can like try to max some of these out. Wellness was the first one we picked, and the rest of them we've just slowly gotten. So, and then her job is babysitter, and she works today from 6 p.m. to midnight. Um, she doesn't have anything that she really has to do here. So until then, we won't worry about it. And I picked babysitter only because it was at the top of the list. For aspiration needs, I don't need that. We'll turn this up a little bit. She needs to use a computer to cause mischief 3 times and achieve level 3 mischief skill. She is on 1 of 4, so that's not bad. And we might change these as she gets higher up. So I think what we'll do is we'll wake her up. She goes to work at 6 p.m. She's still very embarrassed. She does not have a computer. So let's set her up a computer real quick. We can do that. She has the money for it. I just didn't because we weren't really focused on those kinds of things, but that's fine. We can rotate this out. We'll put it here. We'll put her yoga mat here, and then we'll use the front of her office as an office. We'll get her a tiny desk. She doesn't need much. Like this one's fine. And then we'll get her a nice computer chair. And then we'll get her a cheap computer. She doesn't need anything super expensive right now. Now, well, who are we doing? A cause mischief as my Alexa just tells me what to do. I don't remember how to do this. Here, let's just write. I don't know what she got into a scandal for, but now that she's got a computer, we'll just write a thing and see if that works. We're gonna pop in here now. Uh, what is this? How do you socialize? Chat with? How do you cause mischief on a computer? We gotta go to a festival. Remember all festivals we go to, so we'll just go to the festival. So I try talking about me in almost every video, a little thing about me, in case I mentioned it a couple videos back, is that I have been playing The Sims since it came out. Um, oh, here's the festival. Ooh, what's this? Order food. Ah, that's a cool thing. Okay, is this the festival or is this just the park? I feel like this is just a park. I mean, it's fine, but maybe it is a festival. There's archery here. But yeah, I was 25 when the first Sims came out, and we got it for my very, very, very small computer because that's what we had back then. I still have it in my computer. Not my old games. I'm pretty sure those are pretty all trashed. Um, I do have a lot of my. I don't know if I have my files from The Sims 1. I have a lot of my files from The Sims 2. By The Sims 2 era, I moved everything to discs so that I never lost them. Okay, this is where the festival is. This is really boring. So, look around and see if there's anything else for us to do before I take back off home because I'm pretty well done with this one. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the only place of festival. So let's get out of here because that was a lame-o festival. That's the one thing about this I will say. Like, if you go back and you go to the original festivals that launched with City Living, they're all very immersive. Oh, I'm in Gibby Point. I don't live in Gibby Point. But all the festivals that came out later in the other packs after Living launched them, they kind of like some of them tried to add festivals in their towns, and I understand why. It was a newer feature and they wanted to have that in everything. That's why your calendar gets so full. And why did I bring a child? Huh. Okay, so it wants me to open my phone and order a pizza. I really don't remember how to do this, but we will do it. We're just gonna have her order Canadian bacon. Okay. The other thing it wants me to do is take a photo with my phone. So we'll have her go here. And then we will take a photo with her phone. For real. I don't want to take it with someone. Perfect. I forgot she had to go to work. Mm. And now it wants her to chat with a sim. Chat with. Perfect. Hey, now cause mischief. Let's go into this and see what it says. I didn't see a mischievous interaction. Maybe it's in her web? No. I think it's because my mischief skill is only at a 2. We'll get it a little higher. It says they can send chain letters, hack, and more. Hmm. Emotionally starving. All right, while she sleeps, we'll get back to talking. So, mail's been delivered. Like I said, I've been playing Sims since it came out. I know about the new Sims gallery thing. I've looked at it a few times. Here's the thing. I never really was big into the Sims 3 online store. Um, not that I didn't like get some of the worlds, but the worlds I think were a little different than The Sims. Like it's overpriced. Now, The one feature I did like about the Sims 3 store that doesn't happen with this one is there was ways that you could get online sim coins for free. Um, which sometimes you got. And then they had a sale where things would you could get for free, you could get for like where's that at? Here. And do I need a weed? Cleanse nature. That's okay. So you could get the coins like daily login coins and stuff, and um, it allowed you to get certain things sometimes for free because or for reduced cost because um so you get collected a certain amount of them, which was fine, and then you sales collector. Um, every I think it was a couple of days. I don't remember if it was every couple of days or every day. There's like a timer and it counted down. Like I've been to the Sim store not that long ago actually, but it reduced cost them. So instead of them being, 60 coins, they were like 10 coins. And they'd be pieces out of like one of the big collections that was like 4,000 coins. But at the end of the day, you're spending a lot of money for those little items that you can find pretty much like them online for a definite like free. I've never been one that went on to because I saw that they found out that somebody like basically did what they did with the Sims 3 store at one point, and that was they downloaded it all, put it in files, and then uploaded them for free, which is like pirating them. And they found out who that was. Now, that's illegal to do, really. Anything that costs money that you no longer are paying money for is like theft. Um, with the internet, it made it kind of a gray area. Ooh, we get a coin. We can have her do insight. We can have her do the enchant plant. Let's do the enchant plant this time. And then next time we'll get uh we're gonna go more into this path and this path than this path. I feel like this one's more of a I don't know, neutral. They're all kind of neutral. There are these two are good, where these two are bad. I don't know. But we're gonna get gardening anyway because I wanted to see what that does. Enchant requires a high amount. I don't know what enchanting means, but I'd like to figure it out at some point. Okay, so the next time that she gets one is she's glowing, she's gonna go to glimmering. All right. Now, for her job, she's doing excellent. This probably would be good to have some more charisma. Oh, I can read about it. Oh, no. Okay, skills. Uh, which one should we focus on today? Mm, it just makes her tired. She did her gardening. Wellness is at 5. I feel like she should. Mm, time to go to hijinks and humor, which is where we're gonna go. So, like I said, this. Why did she not go? We're going to a festival. Every festival. Remember? All the festivals. This is one of them that came out with City Living, and you're going to notice that it's way different than the one we were at beforehand. While she's here, we do what we always do. We will find the food stalls and she will eat from them. Any that she hasn't learned yet, because I feel like we are going to join the pranksters immediately. She's got to meet people in order for her to do stuff. There we go. We got to do some more pranks. We got to do it because we got to get high points. We're going to prank the crap out of him. Think she knows how to do all those. What's this one? I don't think she knows how to do these. We're in the lead. We got to keep going. Y'all are fine. We just gotta make sure she stays in the lead. And she learns these 3 recipes. So there's one more to learn, and then we'll check on our progress. And then order. We won. We won. We won 500 and a voodoo doll. And now you can see our fireworks are purple. If the other side wins, then the fireworks are yellow. And then I'm going to get the stand. I'm going to get food from this stand. Oh, I can't. I'm missing one from that. Okay. So inside here, you can see we got some new items. We got some fireworks we get to take home. And we got a voodoo doll. And then 500 simoleons. All right, Outward Bound it is. I told you they're more innovative. Like, you do more in them. Not just because, the food trucks, but even they also have stands there that you can buy souvenirs from and all kinds of stuff like that. That's why I enjoy them. Okay, we've done 2 festivals, and we have done a rip roaring thing. So the only thing is to hack send chain letters. I still haven't figured out how to send chain letters. Like, there's no right email, bucket list, pay bills. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Oh, there we go. So here we go. We can start sending chain letters now. I've got some read already, so I'm going to go ahead and send chain letters to people I don't like. And it says that we can hack. Oh, let's send another one because it's fun. To someone we have in the red. Where's our red people? There we go. Let's send one more. Oh, wait. Is hacking in here? I hate when I hit that button. No. A notebook, socialize, write, household, hack. So you have to have programming in order to do that part. So we're just going to send another chain letter to someone else that I haven't read. Oh, we'll send it to that one. As it's funny to send it to a ghost. Alright, now. She's got to pull 10 pranks and achieve level 6. We can do that in the next episode. She's done all these. Blah, blah, blah. Her reputation should have, um, she's balanced. Look. Um, let's see about her. There we go. We're starting to get the bad reputation like I wanted. We'll get fame, but we'll do it in the bad side of it. So that might be fun. And if this knack nap gets to me, I'll just turn it off for these. But right now, this is where we're going to leave it. We'll see you. I'm going to save it. We'll see you in the next video. Um, I don't really have a schedule. I'm trying to do like 3 videos in a week right now, but I might only do 2. Like I've told you in the first couple videos, I lost my mom back in September because I did videos like 2 years ago and I took a hiatus. In that hiatus time period, my best friend had a couple massive strokes and many and massive strokes. He lives with me. Um, he's pretty much on one side of him, still having difficulty getting around. Then my mom got sick and passed, and I spent a better part of my life with her. We raised my kids together, so that was a most tragic hit for me. So we're recouping from that. Also, my mom was a light hoarder, and I do use the word light, very ambiguous. Um, my mom was perpetually someone who had doom piles and struggled with ADHD and boxed doom piles and kind of set it aside so that she didn't have to deal with it. We're talking like ad letters, we're talking like newspaper clippings, we're talking like crayons. It's just and they don't make any sense because it never does. So it's just like a collection of whatever was on the table that she didn't want to deal with into a box. The box was put in another room, and then that was left. So um, some of them are bags, some of them are boxes. We went to Florida almost every year since I was like, I don't know, 19, 20, up until my daughter, who I had when I was 25, was about 5. So I would have been 30. So good portion of like 12 years. I have found 11 bags, like pillowcases and when you open them, all that's in them is whatever swimsuits we took that year. So we're talking like I found goggles from that year. And the stupid thing was is we went almost every year. And I know for a fact there were many times that we took multiple of those bags with us and there were different swim trunks and then she would go through them and fold them and put aside the ones that the kids had grown out of or that we didn't want, and then she would make a fresh one for that next year. Well, I have found 11. We have counted them because it's a phenomenal that when we find them. And we've basically thrown everything in them out. Most of us haven't even looked in them in that time frame. So um, we're talking 11. 11 freaking pillowcases with hair ties at the end, and all that's in them is goggles and swim trunks. And they're in various spots. They're like not all together in one area, like of her room. Like there was a couple of them in her room. I found 2 of them in the garage. Like it's just 11. I have found. I started putting them in 27-gallon totes, and um, it's our photos. My family took a lot of photos, and some families they didn't have that luxury, but I did. I did. She took photos all the time. And we lost my grandpa in 98, my grandma in 2012. And then all their photos And they had multiple copies made so that my mom had a set growing up. But all of those photos went to mom's house. And then my it's somewhere between my grandpa and my grandma passing, her brother, my grandma's brother passed. And all his slides and photos went to my grandma's house, who then those went to my mom's house. So then um when mom passed, now I have all her photos. So currently I think I have five 27-gallon totes full of pictures and small photo albums. And when I went over to her house yesterday, because of the winter, we didn't do much packing and moving and stuff. Um, and my son lives in it. I found another 30 photo albums that I have to bring over here. And most of them I'm just going to purge out the photos and get rid of. I mean, they took a lot of time trying to organize them, and I'm going to be for real. Like, I just don't have the room for upwards of 150 photo albums that aren't even all the way full, and about three totes full of pictures that are not out of photo albums. Oh, I also found two small boxes of loose photos at her house. So I literally have to take them and organize them the best I can by my memory, um, and try to get them in some kind of chronological order. And then with the extras, I don't know, maybe I'll make my kids a photo album that they can each have with them for now. And then see if any family members want them. So with that, I'm going to head out of here. I heart your guys' face. Remember, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.